hear of those birds, and I'm sure I could hear about 4 or 5, maybe 6 different kinds, species of bird. Everything from woodpeckers to to seagulls. And it's quite pretty to listen to. I don't know if you guys know that, but they're not just singing, it's a mix of mating calls and warnings. So it would be kind of weird if we as humans screamed like that for for mating calls instead of asking other people's out. It's been raining for almost a week, and everything is wet and slippery, but it smells so fresh. Can't remember the name of that smell, but there is this name to it, of wet soil after rainfall. These trails are so well maintained. It's just a matter of choosing the right one. And you see this blue one says coastal path, coastal trail to Kragerø. And it's the same there. So the way I came down there and the way I'm going down there, it's all part of the coastal path, coastal trail, and it's quite long actually. It's several kilometers long, tens of kilometers actually, with some stops and you have to drive or walk on the asphalt and stuff, but then it starts again and you can walk along the coast. Believe it or not, this is along the coast because about that way you have the sea, and it's not far away. It's just over there, down there you have a road, and you go down to the sea, and it's quite a short distance by air, actually. Believe it or not. But I'm not going there. I'm heading for a couple of ponds, actually. That's called the channen, which is it's like a small lake, but it's not a pond. It's something in between, I guess. And there is 3 of them, and all this area is called Skarbo. So yeah, it's the ponds of this area, I guess. There's a couple of tests you can do to make sure this is okay to drink. The first one is smell, and it smells absolutely nothing, so it's not unsafe that way. And then you have a little taste, and it tastes so fresh, although it's not that cold actually. I would have liked it to be a bit colder, but it is delicious. deeper I get into the woods, the wetter it is, with all these new small ponds showing up and all the streams from smaller rocks and mountains around. I hear water running almost everywhere, and everything is so green. I mean, look at this. A couple of weeks ago it was barren and brown and grey. Not this much green, not at all. If one tree falls, it looks like most of them are. And most of these trees have fallen with their roots, not just broken. See the roots up here. And of course some kind souls have been cleaning up, making the trail walkable without breaking ankles. As it's getting closer to summer, the weather is also getting warmer, and that means that I'm kind of preparing for another sleepover in the woods, a camping video if you may. And I'm looking at the map now and then to see if there would be any interesting places to camp. And if I'm bringing someone, it would be preferable to have it by a lake or something, so that we have water, access to water. If I'm hiking alone, I don't need that much water. I can just bring a couple of bottles and it's all right. But if we're more we need more food and drink and everything, so naturally that would mean more bottles of water. It's quite slippery down here. See all the water going down. Luckily there is a rope. Some people are really good at maintaining these trails, so that people like me don't break every bone in their bodies. I'm tempted to go down there, but the trail is still over there, and I know there is a crossing soon. I vaguely remember that. Let's see if I'm right. Apparently, well, I did look at the map just now, and apparently I overlooked the crossing, so I walked past it, although I am on the right track. But this is not familiar at all, and I've been over there before, so maybe it's just me. I hope it's just me and not that I'm lost or anything. I mean, I'm on the trail, so I'm not that lost, but I would like to see the tiny lakes. Yes, now I remember. This is it. This is the crossing I was thinking about, but obviously not the one the map was picturing. I don't think this crossing is on the map at all, which is quite strange, since it's marked and all. It is an X for do not cross this path. Maybe not. There's another cross over there, and I see one over here. So much life, so much life. All those birds. As I mentioned, the weather is getting warmer and it's getting closer to summer, and we've had a bit of rain. So what I'm curious about is if these ponds are free of ice or if they're still frozen. And if they are still frozen, I would find that rather strange, actually, but only time will tell. You can see the lake here, but it's hard to see if it's frozen or if it's just reflections of the sun. Although it actually looks quite frozen. As you can see, it's still quite frozen. Although I wouldn't dare step a foot out on that ice. It's probably not thick at all. Let's see if I can find a place to sit. I'm getting hungry and thirsty for some coffee. This is just a perfect spot, don't you think? Have this rock, bedrock, it's mountain, it's not just a rock to sit on, and I have this view. Not the most beautiful one, but I'm very pleased. Now this is something I just can't get tired of. Coffee, nature, just a silence. Listening to everything and nothing. And I brought 3 slices of homemade bread, some mackerel in tomato sauce, and green apple. What more do you need? What more do you need? So it's time for me to pack up and head down to the car. I've been enjoying this place, listening to the birds, seeing the birds occasionally. They're very good to hide themselves. And I've been drinking my cups of coffee. And I just wanted to thank you for joining me on another hike. And if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button, and if you haven't done that already, please subscribe and push that tiny notification bell. so you get alerted whenever new content come out. And I guess to see you guys on next hike.